What if I told you that the most profitable crops on earth aren't corn, soybeans, or wheat, but plants most farmers have never even heard of? Plants that sell for $20, $40, even $80 per pound. Plants so in demand that chefs and supplement companies are begging for more supply. While everyone else fights over commodity crops that barely break even, smart growers are building serious wealth with specialty plants, massive profit margins, low startup costs, and markets that are desperately underserved. Today, I'm showing you 20 of them that will change how you think about farming forever. Stick with me, because number 2 on this list is the fastest growing plant on Earth, researched by NASA, and most people think it's just pond scum. And number 19 sells for up to $80 per pound, and you can grow it in your backyard. Let's get into it. Moringa leaves sell for $20 to $40 per pound. Dried. Demand is exploding. The tree grows 15 feet in its first year. Multiple harvests per season. Minimal care once established. While most farmers sell crops for pennies per pound, you could be selling for $20 to $40 per pound. The math changes completely. Duckweed sells for $20 to $60 per pound dried. It doubles its biomass every 24 to 48 hours. It's 40 to 45% protein, higher than soybeans. NASA researched it for space missions. You can grow massive amounts in small ponds. Most people have no idea this market exists. Lovage sells for $15 to $30 per pound. Chefs love it. It's a perennial that comes back year after year. Almost nobody grows it commercially. Scarcity equals profit. Culantro sells for $15 to $30 per pound. Essential in Latin American and Asian cooking. Almost impossible to find in regular grocery stores. Easy to grow. Established demand. Very little competition. Shiso sells for $20 to $50 per pound. Essential in Japanese and Korean cooking. Restaurants are opening everywhere, and they all need it. You could be one of the few local suppliers. Epazote sells for $12 to $25 per pound. Fundamental in Mexican cooking. Grows like a weed. Almost nobody cultivates it commercially. The gap between demand and supply is where profit lives. That weed you've been pulling sells for $15 to $30 per pound. It has more omega-3s than spinach. It grows like crazy with zero effort. What you've been removing could be your cash crop. Ya'apon sells for $30 to $70 per pound. The only native North American plant with caffeine. Smooth tea, no jitters. Commercial cultivation is still in its infancy. Massive opportunity for early movers. Mexican tarragon thrives in heat, where French tarragon fails. Same anise flavor. If you're in a warm climate, you could be supplying everyone who wants that flavor profile. Lemon balm sells for $20 to $40 per pound. Huge demand for stress and sleep support. Incredibly easy to grow. Easy plus high demand equals profit. Ashwagandha sells for $25 to $60 per pound. One of the hottest supplements in the world. Most is still imported from India. Domestic growers can capture that market. Hyssop sells for $20 to $35 per pound. Biblical references, complex flavor, hardy perennial. Craft tea companies want unique herbs with stories. Hyssop delivers both. Tulsi sells for $20 to $45 per pound. An Ayurvedic superstar crossing into mainstream wellness. Adaptogen trend has put it front and center. Easy to grow. Demand keeps growing. High-grade catnip sells for $30 to $60 per pound. The pet industry is worth billions. Pet owners pay premium for quality. Don't underestimate the pet industry's willingness to spend. Calendula sells for $20 to $50 per pound. Used in creams, soaps, salves, The clean beauty movement is exploding. Easy to grow. Flowers aren't traditional crops, but they're profitable. Fenugreek sells for $15 to $30 per pound. Culinary and medicinal markets. Restaurants want it. Supplement companies want it. Serving 2 markets is better than dominating 1. Stevia sells for $20 to $40 per pound, 200 to 300 times sweeter than sugar. 0 calories. The market for natural sweeteners is enormous and growing. Sichuan pepper sells for $40 to $80 per pound. Unique tingling, numbing sensation. Essential for authentic Sichuan cuisine. Limited domestic supply. Early movers capture premium pricing. Gotu kola sells for $30 to $60 per pound. Used for cognitive function and anti-aging skincare. Both the nootropics trend and the clean beauty trend are massive. Gotu kola sits at the intersection of both. You now know something most farmers don't. The most profitable crops aren't the ones everyone is growing. They're the specialty plants serving niche markets with passionate demand and limited supply. You don't need hundreds of acres. You don't need massive capital. You need knowledge, which you now have, and a willingness to serve markets others are ignoring. That's the secret to building wealth through agriculture. If you enjoyed this, smash that like button. Drop a comment. Which plant are you most excited to grow? And if you haven't subscribed to Homestead Roots yet, hit that button and ring the bell. We're building a community of people who know that financial independence comes from finding the opportunities everyone else is missing. I'd love to have you as part of it.